Good evening, Jackson Jills, and welcome to another exciting matchup of Echo Arena, presented by VRML. We have a fun one here for you. In Europe, we've got Vibers versus Phantoms. It's the number 6 Vibers coming in against the number 1 Phantoms. But before we get to that, I am your hostess with the mostest, SirDimwi, and in the studio tonight is me, myself, and I, as Palador is over on VRML 2 taking care of Fusion versus Vertigo. But yeah, at the moment, just waiting on some invites. I did get a friend request from one of the players, so I'm just waiting for an invite to go out. I did ping them for invites, so we're just waiting for that. Yeah, fun matchup here. Number 6 Vibers, that's a team of Emil, Eris, BK, Finn, Pyro, Main, coming in with an MMR of 1180, a record of 6-6 with a 2-0 win versus Paradox last Saturday. And they're here against, just make sure, yeah, my mic is working. Yeah, they're here against this number 1 Phantoms, team of the Sundance Kid, Maddie, Nillywick, and Torin. Coming in with a scorching MMR of 1320, a ridiculous record of 12-0, and that's what I've been waiting for there, that invite. Their last game was actually 2 Sundays ago, a 2-0 victory versus Smash Dash, as last week both of their matchups were against teams that decided to call it quits after getting their matchup. So yeah, Phantoms here, not having played in a week and a half now. Anyone who knows Phantoms can be fairly confident that that's not going to have any effect on their players. They're probably still going to be coming in strong into this matchup here against this team, Vibers, the team of Emil and friends. As I get my headset all set and I am in game now, I'm just going to ping the teams, let them know. Excuse me, as my voice probably got very loud there for a moment as I got very close to my mic. Let me just do a copy paste. One moment. And I should get some game audio as well. Excuse if you can hear the clicks. Alright, we do have some game audio. You can't hear that yet, but I can. So once we go into the game, you'll be able to hear that. So I have pinged the teams. Let them know we are ready when they are ready. And yeah, now I will be working the manual cam in a limited capacity. I believe so. If I can safely unwrap these wires. There we go. I'm trying to not get too crazy with it because I know I can get a little confusing with some of that work there. And just to make sure we got... Alright, going to swap these teams here right quick as they're on opposite sides. There we go. Phantoms is going to be on the left with Orange. They're going to be playing with their typical roster of Nillywick, Maddie, the Sundance Kid, and Torin. And then Vibers going to be running with Finn, BK, Eris, and Emil. Pretty standard roster there as well. As Phantoms have now readied up, both teams have readied up, so we're going to take this to the start screen here. And I just realized I don't have my my hotkeys running. Let me get that running. That's running as these teams get going here in this round 1. This one taken very quickly there, but and I did not get us to the screen, so there we go. This one taken very quickly there by the Phantoms, excuse me, as they put that one in good for the 2. As you can hear some yells going out there in response to that. All right, so now we got our camera good. We're all set up. I apologize for that false start on my end. But now here we go with Vibers with the Joust advantage. This one going to be taken here by Finn. Finn going to look over her options. Sends that one up to Emil there. Emil going to send that one out deep to BK, as I did just lose my analog sticks. So no more manual cam for the rest of this cast, unfortunately. So this one going to be handled now by Maddie. Maddie going to send this one up to the Sundance Kid. And Torin going to send that one all the way down into the Viber zone. Going to be chased for it, and it will be Finn getting there first. Finn getting stunned out, though, with 2 players, 2 Phantoms players here, trying to get control of the disc. Maddie backs that one out to Torin. Torin now looks over his options and does have the defenseman coming out, Eris. Eris moving, so that pass up to Maddie. Maddie going up there to Sundance, and then a great steal there from, I believe that was BK. Oh my goodness, excuse me. As that one, Finn trying to get that one all the way out, not quite. So that one will be taken by a Phantom player up to Maddie. Maddie now going to back this one up. And I don't believe anybody was there to get the hand on it, so they're going to have to chase it down their own. Incidental clear. Torin getting stunned out as he gets a hand on it. This one now taken by Emil. Eris gets a hand on it. Eris getting stunned out. And so Maddie trying to get it, but Maddie getting stunned out. And will finally be taken by Emil over here on this near side wall. Emil going up to Finn. Finn going down to the floor there to Eris. Eris getting stunned out by the goalie. Goalie going to send that one all the way out. And quick race for it. But BK will be the first one there. At least it looks like. Ooh, and that one bouncing very, very close to goal there as Finn goes ahead and gives it a little tap. The Sundance gets a hand on that one. Sundance going right up to Torin. Torin put that one in for the 2. And you got to wonder if Finn is feeling a little foolish for the tap. As that tap happened literally moments before that goal goes in. And I also realized right in this moment that I don't have chat up at all. So if anybody is here in chat, I apologize. I'm not seeing anything that is being said. So we're going to go autocam for a moment. And I'm going to do the old man thing and narrate everything I'm doing. No, I'm not. All right, now I've got chat running. So now if you say anything in chat, I will see what you have to say. So this one taken by Emil. Emil going to send this one to that far side there, looking for somebody as I can't get my camera working. There we go. Torin going to send that one out almost into the hands of a teammate, but doesn't actually get the grab. And so it will be Eris here with the disc. Eris going up to BK. BK moving on the bubble, backing that one up to Finn. Finn, great juke there from Finn. As Finn goes to the shot, but what a grab there from Maddie. Still in the bubble, though. Now taken by BK. BK going to do some tossing and turning there on that post, but that one's stolen by Maddie. Maddie going to send that one out, and the chains are out. We're going to have another race for this. And it will be Finn there first. Quick hands Finn as she sends that one back, but right in the hands of Nillywick. Nillywick going up to Torin. Torin backing that one back out to the Sundance kid. Sundance going to send that up to Maddie. Maddie going to back that one out to Nillywick. Some beautiful passing here from Phantoms in the offensive zone. Currently up by 4. Still over 6 minutes to go. So that one getting sent up and some good grabs there. Viber's doing a good job of trying to plug those lanes, but not actually getting a hand on any of these passes. As another one is good there to Torin, but Torin goes for a toss of some sort. Stun goes out on him, and Finn able to get the hand on that one to send it all the way back down to the Phantom zone. But Phantom's still in control of the disc. Sundance going to send that one. Look for that far side too there to Nillywick. But it'll be taken by Finn and dumped back into the Phantom's bubble. And now Finn is going to, BK there first. Does get the hand on it. Is able to put that one in for the 2. From 7 meters out. Very, very close to getting a 3 on that one as he was just over the bubble as he took that shot. You can see barely inside the bubble there. So very close to 2. That's a very long 7 meter 2. So this one now taken by Sundance. Sundance going to send that one to that far side too there to Nillywick. Nillywick going to draw the defensive chain here. And so Sundance going to send this one up to Torin. Torin going across there to Nillywick. Nillywick going to back that one out to Sundance. Sundance. Sundance going all the way up there to Maddie. Maddie breaking that chain up. So the passes now. Nillywick going to come in on the goal. And what a great shot there from Nillywick as he gets that one for the 2. Coming in off of that, off of the nest and hooking that one high. Beautiful edge work there as that one dinged on the way in. Beautiful shot there from Nillywick.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway. Blue clears it out of their zone. What a save!
And what a grab there from Torin and goal. It was a beautiful little pass sequence between the 2 players on Vibers, and they were able to get that one in. And the Sundance looking for an empty net shot. Dings it off of the shield, but then that one taken by Nillywick, who's going to take out the trash there, put it in for the 3 that they were looking for. And now Phantoms find themselves up by 7.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So Finn very quickly going to send that one to the right too. There will be a bit of a brawl for it. Torin's going to send that one back into the Viber zone. All the way into that bubble. Vibers are going to get their first. BK is just going to send that one out to that left tube area, but doesn't clear the zone. But then Eris, I believe that was, getting the hand on it up to Finn. Finn just going to send that one back down towards Eris. Doesn't get the hand on it. And now a stun party. Eris looking for that long three. He doesn't get the trajectory he was looking for. And this one will bounce to that near side wall there. Eris, with his own rebound, going to go over to Finn. Finn down to the floor to the Emil. Emil off the backboard. What a beautiful shot there from Emil to tuck it into that top side corner on the goal. That was a beautiful shot there from Emil from the feed from Finn.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And so 5-point game, 3 minutes to go here. Phantoms with the Joust advantage. Looking for a pass there to Torn, but Torn can't get the grab on it, and then a deep shot there from Tube. Does it just off the mark. BK there to recollect on it. Try to send it back there to Eris. Eris now looking at an empty net. He is able to put it in for the 2. And now Vibers within 3 here, 9-6 with about 2.5 to go.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway.
And I absolutely love these Xbox controllers as it continues to disconnect on me. So Finn going to send that one in deep off of that post there. Looks like Vibers do have the man back to get it first. He is under some pressure, but he sends that one up to Emil. Emil now getting stunned out there. Trying to get that pass over to BK. Doesn't quite connect, but Finn is able to get there first. So going up to Eris. Eris hitting Emil on the shield. And Emil with a ton of traffic and goal there, able to get that one in for the 2.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Yeah, I cannot seem to keep my controller connected throughout this whole thing. It was really aggravating. So now Sundance going to take this one, look over his options. You can see as the camera moves here with his vision, how quickly he's moving his head around. That's a head on the swivel there. As this one goes up to Nillywick. Nillywick going back down to Sundance. Sundance going across the court to Torin. Torin going to anchor that one up to Nillywick. And what a beautiful sequence there. That deep feed there from Torin to Nillywick. That's going to be good for the 2. You can see that pass from Torn up to Nillywick, and Nillywick just rockets that one in underneath the goalie. Goalie was out of goal, not far out, but far enough for Nillywick to get that one in good for the 2. So this one taking my Finn. Finn going to go for that right side tube there, but bounces off of the Geo. And now going to bounce up to that trap area, but I believe that was Sundance was able to get a hand on it, and now taking my Nillywick. Nillywick is just going to send this one out, but right in the hands of Finn. Finn going across there to BK. BK with the chain on. Oh, what a bounce off the Geo there. Is this one taken there by Maddie and Torin, who are going to send this one down, and they're able to put that one in for the 2 there. What a beautiful little sequence between Maddie and Torin there as they, how do you say it? They dribbled that one down through the tube. And then a good pass from Torin to Maddie, as Torin was the one to get to the disc, and Maddie just continued on all the way to that backboard there, and he's able to put that one in for the 2. And now Phantoms up by 5 with only 20 seconds to go. This does look like round 1 of Phantoms, as that one's taken by Nillywick. Beautiful interception from Nillywick. And then Sundance trying to get the hard angle 3 there to end it, just off the mark. There we go. Pass up, pass across. Oh, and that one, I'm not entirely certain what happened there, as Finn is walking away with the credit on that goal, as round 1 goes to Phantoms, 15-8. And now I'll take you to the scoreboard here to end round 1. We're going to listen to some music, and I'm going to mute myself and rest my voice for the interim.
Starting in 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
And now we get ready here for round 2. And we're going to go through the eyes of Torin here as we come out. And that one won by Vibers. Sent up to that trap area there. Not taking my Nillywick, who's just going to send this one in deep or right into the hands of Finn. Finn going to try to send it back out, but bounces around the Geo there. And now a bit of a race for it into the hands of BK, but BK getting stunned out there. Not taken by Torin. Torin looking for the bounce shot on the goal. And oh, what a grab there from Emil. As Emil sends this one back out towards that tube, but bounces right back into the zone. So not taken by Torin. Torin going to back that one up there to Sundance. Sundance now looking over his options here. Goes to that far side to Maddie. Maddie moving in on the goal with 2 players coming in on him. He gets a good duck there on that attacking chain, and then is able to put it in one-on-one against that goalie. What a beautiful goal there from Maddie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So it is going to be Vibers with the joust advantage. This one taken by Finn. Finn going to look over options. Also going to go bouncing off of that wall there. Nice little pass there from Finn to Emil, and Emil back to Finn. Finn trying to find Eris on the floor, but just off the mark. Eris not able to get the hand on it. And so Torin going to send that one back out. Beautiful dribble there. Torin looking at an empty net 3, but bouncing it off that backside cone. And then Eris able to get there first to send it out. And then Sundance throwing it right off the flat side of the backside of the goal hole. Nillywick, and then back to Maddie. That was an absolutely ridiculous sequence there. That was a lot of awesome, a lot of almost awesome, and then finally some awesome to finish it off. That was that's a great highlight clip there. The whole sequence for Phantoms. As apparently I missed the goal on the replay, and I'm sorry for that. So now Finn going to take this one, go to that right tube there, looking for Eris. Eris going to send this one down into the hands of BK. BK going to back it out to that tube. Oh, and it is going to be Nillywick there to get the grab on it. Good interception to send it all the way down to the Viber zone, and a race for it as Phantoms overshoot it. And so now BK able to get the hand on it, and BK going to send that one out, that left tube area all the way down into the Phantom zone. And Phantoms, that chain again overshooting the disc. So it's going to be Emil there this time for Vibers. Emil looking for that cross pass there to, I can't tell who that is. Is that Finn? Yes. But Finn not able to get the hand on it. And so now, as she does, she gets stunned out, but still able to get the pass across to Emil. Emil going to send that one back behind the goal to BK. BK up to Finn, and Finn able to walk that one in for the 2 for the one-on-one with the goalie. And so now Vibers answering the last beautiful pass sequence with a beautiful pass sequence of their own here. As they're only down by 2, but still 7 minutes to go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Teams entering
So there's going to be Phantoms as Joust Advantage. Sundance trying to draw that attacking chain out, and he does. So he gets that pass over there to Nillywick. Nillywick going to send it right back to Sundance. Sundance now back up to Nillywick. Nillywick. Oh, what a grab there by Eris. Eris is going to just chuck that one back into the Phantom zone. Maybe a bit of a race where we got the stack moving in on Sundance. They do get the stun off, and I'll take it by Finn. Finn going to back that one up to BK, and oh, what a grab there by Torin as he sends that one out. So now it is in the hands of Torin again. Torin playing both sides of the arena here as he gets that goal in for the 3 as that last one's still going. So now we will play the next replay that will have a little bit of that last one in it. Actually the whole way there, so I apologize for that. Nesting inside of nesting. And so this one now taken by Finn. Vibers currently down by 5 here in this round 2. Round 1 going to Phantoms. And our Phantoms able to get the hand on that. I apologize if that happened off screen, that whatever happened with that turnover. So Sundance going to send this one all the way back down into the Vibers zone. Now taken by Torin, who does get there first. So that is 2 goals in a row there for Torin. Now taking Phantoms up by 7.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now it will be Vibers with the joust advantage. Finn sending that one off that left tube there to Emil. Emil sending that one down to the floor. Looking for, I believe that was Eris, but off of the mark. So BK is able to get there first. He's just going to send that one into the orange bubble. So it's going to be handled quickly there by Sundance. Sundance looking over his options, sends it out to that right tube, all the way down into the Viber's zone, into the Viber's bubble. But Vibers will get there first. Finn with the hands. Finn going to get a beautiful pass up there to BK. BK going to move through this left tube area as he gets stunned out there by Sundance. Sundance getting a hand on that disc. Not looking at empty net. There is a goalie in net, but that's a 3-on-1 opportunity here. Oh, what a great read there by Finn, as Finn's able to send that one all the way back down into the Phantom zone. And trying to get there first, but it will be Nillywick getting there first, who's going to back that one out to that back line there. Sundance now with the disc. Going to dribble that one to the floor to try to move through mid, but that chain was ready for it. But Sundance does get the hand on the disc up. But Eris with the steal, but then Maddie with the steal. Maddie going to send that one in deep. That is off the mark, and it's going to be handled now by Eris. Eris going to send that one down through mid. There will be a few chains moving through here. Now taken by Finn. Finn going to back that one up to BK. And BK able to put that one in for the 2. So now Vibers within 5 here with 4 minutes to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So Sundance quickly sending that one off to the left tube to Nillywick. Nillywick going very quickly up to mid to Torin. Torin is going to send that off the backboard, but just off the mark. Bounces off the post of the goal. And then Eris trying to send that one out, but goes right into the hands of Torin. So Torin going to back this one up to Sundance. Phantoms getting another opportunity here. So that pass up to Nillywick. Nillywick finding Maddie on the ceiling. Maddie going to back that one out to Sundance. Try to draw this defense out. And ooh, what a read there by, I believe that was Finn, as they went for that pass behind to the player behind the goal. But Finn, knowing that that player was there, got the hand on it. And then Emil able to send that one in for the 3 off of the stack. I think it's fair to say that it might not have been Finn. Could have been Eris or Emil as well, but I'm fairly certain it was Finn. So if it's not Finn, and Vibers are watching this VOD back, I apologize for that confusion. So now it will be Phantoms with the Joust advantage, currently up by 2. Just under 3 minutes to go here. This one ends up bouncing wildly into the Vibers zone. Maddie is going to get there first, but Vibers, all 4 of them back of their bubble already to set up this bubble defense. As that pass goes down to Torin. Torin was looking for a cross-pass there, but another beautiful read there by Finn. Finn has been absolutely monstrous in goal today, particularly cutting off those cross-passes. I've seen at least 3 in the last 5 minutes of round 2 here. As Phantom still with the control here in the Vibers zone. So that one going to get it passed across there to Nillywick. Nillywick under attack, but does get away from the attacker there, the attacker of Emil. Going to make some space for himself, pass it over to Maddie. Maddie going to be able to draw the defenseman out and go back to Nillywick. Nillywick, all the space in the world. You see Emil kind of biting in on Nillywick there. Nillywick getting the pass off to Maddie. Maddie going up to Sundance. Sundance almost getting stunned out, but does get the back pass to Nillywick, but it is wide. It is a little errant. So chains starting to form up in the backfield here as you see them moving in there, as they do get the stun off, but not before the toss. And now Torin's trying to get there. It's a couple more sacks happening here. As, ooh, Torin almost getting a shot on goal there. That had to have been from about 25, 30 meters out. And now handled by Sundance. So Phantoms still with control of the disc here in this round 2. As that went back. That was a beautiful, beautiful feed there from Sundance to Torin. And I'm not sure what's about to play here because something else was lit up. But, oh, yeah, that worked. So that is the replay I was looking for. Yeah. Torin was under pressure there behind the goal by a defender with a goalie in goal. But still, that feed there from Sundance to Torin does work. And so now it will be the Vibers Joust advantage. Currently down by 4. Not out of time yet. So if they make something happen here, they almost do. Eris now kind of second chance on that goal off of somebody's head. But he gets his own rebound. He's able to put it in there for the 2. And so with about 30 seconds to go, once we come out of the tubes here, a 2-point differential, Vibers are still in this. So they'll have 26 seconds to make any goal happen here to either send us to overtime or if it's a 3 to win round 2. So it is Phantoms with the Joust advantage. They're just going to send that one to that left side wall there to Nillywick. Nillywick's just going to send that one back. Sundance is not able to handle it, so if there is a fast chain there, they would have been able to get there possibly. But Sundance does get the hand on it now, and they're just going to try to run this clock down. Chain does come in to attack, so the pass goes off there. Nillywick now is just going to back this one up to Maddie. Maddie going to send this one down to mid, and that is round 2. And that will be game 2 Phantoms here, 11-9 in round 2. Phantoms taking this one into 11-9 and take us to the scoreboard. As Phantoms dropping very, very quickly. So we don't have any of the stats available for this game to go over. And while I am here, we'll go check on VRML 2, see where they're at in that game. If they are going to round 3, we will raid VRML 2 here. Looks like they just started round 2, so yeah, I'm not going to hold us for very much longer. I'm going to go ahead and set us to raid VRML 2 to get us all over there. So if you want to take send yourself over, by all means, go ahead. But if you'd rather me do it for you, just give me 1 second, and I will raid this channel. Whoop. Glad I didn't do that. I was on the wrong manager. That would have been rude.
Round starting in.
And we'll go ahead and close out of there. Do that. Start raid. And yeah. As I'm not sure what's did it work? I don't know. That should have worked because we were on VRML 1. Oh, we're still on. Okay, looks like they're ready. It's counting down, so maybe we're about to go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Raid now. All right, and we're off.
Let's play some more as a Swift is in position.